Counterclockwise, 3. Clockwise, and 4. Holding. Feet step back, lower down to the belly. Preparing for fighting crocodile. We float up, Fudodachi, right leg back, shoot back down. We float up, left leg back, shooting down. Floating up, right leg back, shooting down. Floating up, left leg back, shooting down. Right leg floating up, front kick, shooting down. Float up, left leg back, front kick, shooting down. Float up, Fudodachi, front kick, floating down. Float up, front kick, float down. Float up, front kick, and float down. Float up, front kick, and back to the belly. Floating up, adding leaping leopard, switching sides, floating down. Floating up, and we leap. Floating down, floating up, we leap. Floating down, floating up, and leap. Floating down, floating up, and leap. Floating down, floating up, and leap. Floating down, preparing for kicking crocodile, right side for 1. Left side, 2. Right side, 3. Left side, 4. Right side, 5. Left side, 6. Right side, 7. Left side, 8. We come back, downward facing lion. Floating the feet forward for gorilla in place. Floating back for 1. And forward for 2. And back 3. Forward 4. Back 5. Forward 6. Back 7. Forward 8. Back 9. Forward 10. Back 9. Forward 8. Back 7. Forward 6. Back 5. Forward 4. Back 3. Forward 2. Back and 1. Walk the hands forward, right knee to the outside of the right elbow, preparing for Komodo dragon in place. Floating up for 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Knees come together, we settle into Seiza, preparing for flowering lotus. Hands on the heels. The pelvis lifts as we gaze back, spine extends. Chin to chest, we roll the spine down, forward fold. And again, the heart lifts, pelvis rises. Chin to chest, we lower back down, forward fold. And again, pelvis rises, spine extends, heart opens. Lowering back down, child's pose. And we rise, pelvis lifts, gaze to the sky. Chin to chest, rolling back, forward fold. And again, the heart lifts, pelvis rises, spine extends, chin to chest, we lower back down. Release the hands to the floor, we bring the knees together, preparing for a quad stretch. Walk the hands back, continuing to lengthen the spine and the neck. Shoulders broaden, stay with a steady inhale and exhale. We begin to make our way lower to the floor, elbows directly under the shoulders. Again, continuing to keep the spine long, staying with a steady inhale and exhale through the nose. We slowly draw the chin in the chest and begin to shift our weight into one arm, working our way up to seated position. As we extend the feet out in front, we'll keep the knees softly bent, rolling from the belly to the chest onto the thighs, taking hold of the undersides of the feet for a forward fold. The head should rest softly on the knees. Releasing from our forward fold, we lie onto our back. We'll draw the right knee in towards the belly, taking hold of the outside of the knee with the left hand, folding it across. Right hand reaches as the gaze turns over the right shoulder. Releasing the right knee, the right leg will extend out. Left knee will draw in. Right hand will take the outside of the knee. Left hand will reach as we gaze over the left shoulder. Stay with a steady inhale and exhale. Releasing the left leg, we extend the feet out in front. Taking the feet over the head, we come into plow pose, hands reaching back. Continue to create space along the back side of the neck, shoulders drawing away from the ears. Stay with a steady breath. Taking hold of the outside of the feet, we draw the knees down by the ribs. Happy baby pose. Folding the left foot over the right knee, we thread our hands through, taking hold of the outside of the right knee and drawing the left foot towards the chest. Switching the feet out, left over right. Hands thread through, taking hold of the outside of the left knee. We again draw the right foot towards the chest. Stay with a steady inhalation and exhalation. Releasing the knee, we cross the feet, rolling forward. Hands take the floor, we step back to downward facing dog. From down dog, we lower the knees to the floor, sitting back into Seiza, our seated meditation. Close the eyes. Concentrate on the breath. When people see some things as beautiful, other things become ugly. When people see some things as good, other things become bad. Being and non-being create each other. Difficult and easy support each other. Long and short define each other. High and low depend on each other. Before and after follow each other. Therefore, the master acts without doing anything and teaches without saying anything. Things arise and she lets them come. Things disappear and she lets them go. She has but doesn't possess, acts but doesn't expect. When her work is done, she forgets it. That is why it lasts forever. Let us open our eyes, prepare to bow out of our practice. Right hand followed by left. Us. Rising. Hands come together in prayer. Namaste. And as always, we keep in mind, the way we do anything is the way we do everything.